Okay, guys, once again, today is the 6th of October, 2025, CRAZII Market Talk with KEL. CRAZII anytime, anywhere. And of course, please make sure that disclaimer apply as usual. Please do your risk management. Yeah. Okay, that is done. And then let's just look into the market right now. I'll skip the front part already. Sorry about that. Oh, gosh. Okay. For those who just join us, you got so lucky, okay? You get to hear this again. Okay. Okay. All right, so this morning, the Dow Jones opening price is 46,828. The upside itself can be as high as 47,000 area if the market do go up higher. All right, now the thing is this morning, the market do touch the pivot to at 46,795 and then rebounded. Now, based on the KSI, that's green, KSX is black. Usually, this means very bullish. As you can see, when the market was coming down over here, right? Although the market was down for 3 days, but the KSI was all the way green. So eventually, it went back up again. This is a very typical pattern trade. So you can see that the market is very bullish. Every time the market comes down, the KSI stays green. Eventually, the market will go back to where it came from. So the thing is this is a very, very strong buy signal, right? Tells you that the market trend is very strong at the moment. So if there's going to be a chance of reversal, it has to basically fulfill a few things. Number one, must stay below OP, all right? Number two, it must crack below MLP. As you can see, every time when the market pulls back, right, it will break the MLP of the turning point. You can see here MLP, and this one is the MLP here. And then it's MLP over here. So if the market really want to come down, it has to break below the MLP today at 46,649. So I don't think it's been today, but maybe today, if the market is a small low bar, then tomorrow, high chance it breaks MLP. So that's why I see that tomorrow could be a turning down point if the market do come down. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the 5-minute chart. Big one. Now, if you have any question, you can ask me online. Yeah, I'm more than happy to answer that question. Here we go. Okay, so Dow Jones is now sideways. The GDH hour has kicked in, but still sideways. There's a blue diamond at the moment right now. When diamond, you need to put a line across it, right? But because the Dow is now trading below OP, so the watch is, if this guy later turns into a red candle, then there's a very high chance he'll retest the important pivot to at 46,795. Now we can see over here, it got very strongly supported. It tried again over here. But I said if the market do break down, then there's a very high chance you'll come down to this point here. Why do I focus this point? Because you notice MLP and the KTR -1 is stacked. So MLP is 46,649, right? The KCB, the KTR -1 is 46,652. So they are just 3 points away. It's a very good stack here. So usually when you stack in the bottom, now, the thing is this, the market is still what they call bullish at the moment. But once it loses pivot 2 and the KSI turns red, there's a very high chance the market will come down to visit this step here. So for those who are trading Dow Jones or interested in Dow Jones, you can consider to do that, yeah? Okay, all clear? If all clear, press number 1 right now in the comment box so that I know that you're listening to me. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Thank you. So this is the stick right now, but if the market didn't go up in state, then the first KTR +1 is 47,000. I just mentioned it's going to be able to be triggered. Yeah. So the KTR +1 is 47,003, right? The KTR -1 is 46,652. So it's approximately 350 point range market. Yeah. Okay, so now let's just change to the next market, which is gold. Let's take a look on gold. Okay, so guys, gold got no pivot for today. I repeat, no pivot. Okay, today gold, no pivots. Now, when there's no pivots, right, the opening price will be dictated. So this morning, when the market opens at 389, immediately it shoot up to 3920, up by $31 from the opening price itself. This is very strong buy up, yeah. Now, because it was above MLP, so above OP, above MLP is always a buy already. And plus today got no pivot, right? That means that today it's the opening price, the main driver. So we can see it went all the way up. Now, I think this, the KSI is green, the KTX is black. So again, this is a very strong telltale signal that the market is very, very bullish. Okay, now let's look at the 5-minute chart and get very amazed by the whole market. So one text on the side telling me that, KEL, you are now overseas and you didn't enjoy your Mid-Autumn Festival. I say, yeah, I didn't get to. I just took the home cake with me and then now I'm real overseas already. Yeah. I mean, what to do? Work, still work. So even though I'm outside right now, I'm still doing this with you guys. Okay, see that? Very committed, right? Okay, let's take a look at the gold this morning. Yeah? Okay. Now this morning gold, if you have followed the instruction, right, you will see that the market was above OP, then we buy, right? So somewhere there, here is where we buy. And you see that there's a double diamond here. Though this double diamond belongs to the day before, but it's still workable. So what you do is just draw a line across the closing price. Can you see that? Once I draw the closing price line, you notice that the market really stopped here. So this is a very strong telltale sign that the market is very bullish. Yes. So once the market stays above the OP, it was a buy immediately. Right? If you purchase it right here, you buy here, example, you buy here, your stop loss will be below OP or the next technical point is here. So you can see that the market technical point here, you may not be triggered here. And then the first target definitely will be KTR +1. But you notice that the +1, the market go past KTR +1 and stay above KTR +1 very strongly. So the next target was KTR +2. Now what is incredible is that the market stopped perfectly at KTR +2. This is really interesting. How did the market know KTR +2? I mean, we are at an all-time high right now. There's no more technical level for you to trace backward. So this is pure mathematics, right? So if it's pure mathematics, how did you know that the market will stop there? I mean, the highest point for gold today, let me show you the highest price for gold today, is actually okay, the high is 3920.88 and the KTR is 3920.93. It's it, yeah? Okay, so now the thing is this, after that, the gold go back. Now, some people say, can I short here itself? No, we cannot short here because it's still above OP. So this one is very important. Do not short when market is above OP. Then after that, you can see that a few diamonds are at the bottom. And of course, what happened? The market stays above the diamond line. And then now it's going for the KPR +1. Yeah? So traders watch out for this. If all is well, then the first target for the upside will be 3920 for gold market, right? So after that, if 3920 really breaks, that's the low, what will happen? Let me just try to bring the chart down a little bit. Maybe our issue here itself with my y-axis. Realize that this only happened when we are doing Zoom. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's now take a look here. If the markets are still bring down my y-axis, one here. I'm trying to push my y-axis at the moment. Just having some difficulty. Finally moving a little bit. Okay. So guys, watch out for gold. If gold really to go past this 3920, the next target gold can go straight down by 3. That's 3936. Now, can they go there? All right, for simple, it has to close above 3920. Then you have an uptick of $16 to 3936. I think the market might be going there if there's going to be a compromisation or the equity market. But I keep on warning you guys when actually a very, very high level. So be very, very careful what things may go wrong in the market. Yeah. Okay, so that is my take if you talk about pure technical. So let's take a look at what if the market is not good of technical. You look at what if the market is the dollar. Okay, so I'm going to bring the dollar into the picture right now. So let's share this. On there, finish. Get myself share this to you. And this is the trading view chart. Just for 1 minute. Oh. Okay, so you can see very clearly that we have the dollar forming around the I7 base, rejected, and now going to touch the MA 200. So of course, if you can break the MA 200, go back to probably 3860. But if the dollar touch the MA and then come back down again, oh my God, this will send gold the very high level. Remember the level that I mentioned? Go, where can it go? Please trace back. It's over there in the so guys, watch the dollar very closely. Right? I'm very sure the gold is going up not because of the dollar. It's a bit more like that. At least one thing to note: if the dollar is coming down, I mean dollar is weakening, and of course there will be some so we go upside go again. Okay, continue. Okay, gold is pushing up right now because we have the diamond formation right here. So gold should be going for the 3920 target. Okay, so gold is going to hit 3920. So traders, watch out for that. Okay, so we're going to do it for a while. Okay, thanks, Terrence. So notice my eye back. Yeah, like this. Pump to thumb day. Now, Shafiq says that the dollar going up, gold going up, manipulation. Yeah, indeed, Shafiq, you're actually right. I felt that today could be a potential today or tomorrow, like be a pump and dump day. Yeah, yeah, indeed. Because when you have the dollar going up at the same time with gold, right, usually it's not a very good sign. Yeah, so that's why you're right, Shafiq. So let's take some profit on gold along the way. Again, make sure that you all take profit accordingly. Yeah. So 3920 and this 3936. Okay, go for that. Yeah, it's two levels. Okay. Let me just after this. Okay. Right. Okay, the next market that I want to talk about, it will be the Bitcoin. Okay, bring you Bitcoin. You all can see my chart, right? You all can see. That's very sure. Because I'm using that single screen right now, so I'm not sure whether you can see my screen. You can see my screen, my empty board. Yes, right. Can I have some acknowledgement? Yes, can I y'all see my screen? My current screen now is still on gold. Let's switch to Bitcoin. Okay, everybody look at Bitcoin. Why I want to share about this? Let's take a look. We heard learn something here, yeah? Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at what happened to Bitcoin recently, okay? So Bitcoin was coming down in this stage. Now you notice that the KSI was red. So of course, the KSI turned red before the sell-off. So that gives you a temper of notice beforehand. Okay, so that is the good part of this whole thing. Then after that, you notice that the market itself have a KCL over here. So that's why when the market breaks below the KCL, the market sell down even stronger. Okay, so you got the idea now, right? Then after that, we saw the KCL clicking in the bottom. That means that we know that the market is here in potential bottom soon. And you notice that the KSI nosedive all the way from a red candle, a red bar of a decent size. It became a very small little red bar over here. Now, of course, it's because of the weekend and stuff like that. But the thing is this, when I saw the KSI getting very small, I know by chance that very good chance that the market could rebound soon. So that was another reason why I shared with my friends in Vietnam and a different part of the world. I said that the Bitcoin may rebound in the near term. And indeed, it rebounded. It came with a stacked diamond, a very strong stacked diamond. And after that, you can see the diamond line and the KCL line comes together. And once the market stays above the diamond line, it's always a buy. And of course, you notice that the KSI was surging. The KSI was surging, so that means that the upside on the Bitcoin is very, very strong. Okay, so now what's the problem, everybody? Yes, indeed, if you notice by now, the market is going up, but the KSI is green. Interesting. Okay, and we've seen it before that the market can be yellow in candle, but the KSI can turn red first, and after that there's some selling. So vice versa, yeah. Now if the market switch over from green to red, red green, then the market will turn up to the other side, right? So now the thing is this: today the opening price versus the pivot two. Now opening price 122,697, and the pivot two is 124,236. Okay, now the 124 level. Okay, so what I'm trying to explain now is this: if the market actually goes below OP, this will become a classic sell below OP, below pivot two sell. But because now it's above OP, right, the market is still behind. But with the KSI rate, right, maybe you can buy small, don't buy big, yeah? Okay, so if the Bitcoin do fall later and do come down, all right, take note on there's a few things to watch out for. There's some KCB here, but the one that I'm looking really is the 116,202 and MA30. That's the big high here. Okay, and based on the magnitude that we can see before, this was the magnitude of the last sell-off. This was a bigger magnitude of the last sell-off. So if there's going to be sell-off, right, I think the market should be able to basically touch the MA30. So traders, I say don't sell when the market's going up. Sell only when the market's trading below OP. And then instead of putting at normal profit level, go for 116,202. Okay, all clear? 116,202. All clear? If all clear, that's the next number for you. Are you all hearing me? The next number will be number 2, yeah? Okay, so that is the view on the Bitcoin, using a bit of the skill set of the CRAZII study. Okay, the next market that I want to talk will be the Ethereum market. That's the good one on Ethereum. I got my friends in Vietnam. Good to see you guys. We go for event in Malaysia, Indonesia. Good to see you too. Right, with Singaporean friends. All right, we'll meet up with right here. Okay, let's take a look on Ethereum. Now, this Ethereum and Bitcoin are different. Bitcoin already have three rate minimum two rate bar for the KSI, but for the we don't have that. Now today is a DJDD, that means the Dow Jones when the Doji directional day. So which means that the OP will be the main driver. If the market stays over OP, like this case right now, 4496, that's why you can see the Ethereum trading higher. Yeah. Now, if the market breaks below OP and break MLP, which is just started this morning, then the problem is to be right down to here at 43.92. But we also see before, right, Ethereum go by itself, yeah, go by itself. So you look back again in the time, there were a period of time whereby the PSI was spread, the market goes up, but after that, the market turns into red, the selling came in. But very interestingly, way before the market bottom, the KSI already bottomed out here. So eventually, when the market turns to yellow, the market of course shoot up, yeah, and that is why I am saying that, it's very possible that when you see a market coming down and KSI is green, wait for the recovery, and the recovery tonight could be very good to where it's started. And this case itself, it really goes back to where it started. So if you actually get this, if you know this skill set and use it for trading for longer term, I can tell you they can make a lot of money from it. Oh, I just saw this Ethereum that just finished the unachieved goal, just reached 3920. Oh my God. Gold has just reached 3920. For those who went long in the market, congratulations to you. Some of you are heavily lost in the market. Okay, good for you, good for you. All right. Let's see. Noise coming in right now. My handphone is again full of sound coming in, telling me that KEL gold is going higher. I said, okay, yeah, I saw that. Okay, all right. I think still stick to my ground, 3936 with my next target, but I'm not going to put at 3936, I'm going at 3935. I give the dollar to the advantage of the market, yeah. Okay. Okay, we just do two more before we end the session. Let's look at currency. I'll talk about pound today. Yes. Okay, trying to get one thing up. Now, of course, there's some time I just did my MAO video, I think 2 weeks already. I'll do one by today itself, yeah. So give me some time. I'm very strong with work recently. We have a lot of exposure. Now, US is coming in, UK potentially coming in, Australia coming in. Oh gosh, it's very busy for me. Yes, really very busy. Yeah. Okay, just give me that. Still waiting for. I'm trying to get my pound into the picture, but just having very big difficulty to bring it in. Okay. Thank you for all the well wishes. I really appreciate that. I do sleep, just that not as much as I used to. Okay, now it's pound. Let's look at pound. Okay, pound this morning opened and already opened at 1.34363. How I know that? Over here, you can see that. Okay, so pound opened there and it have now touched MLP. This morning it went to touch the pivot 2 and then rebounded over there. What is important for today is a pound. If you notice, there's a diamond over here. So you have a line that straight goes right. But there's a problem, guys. You know that the KSI is red in color. So despite the market going up, right, it couldn't stay up strong. The KSI is selling. And yesterday on Friday, it touched the MA30 and rejected it. So the market pressure is there. So upside wise, if the market want to go up, you return back to the MA to test it. If you want to be bullish, you have to cross the MA to go higher. So there's a very high chance pound can go all the way to 1.355 if it breaks above that for 100 pips from here. But because of the KSI that's so heavily red right now, if the market do break below OP and break below the previous three, there's a very high chance that pound will go all the way back to 1.33 level. Okay? So watch out for this, the upside and downside we mentioned. The downside itself is affected heavily with the KSI. grain rate. So apologize for the background. We are making coffee already straight at the moment. All right. So I think that for maybe the oil, for the gold oil. I know some of you have been buying oil, and I think that there's somewhere you kind of look at it. Okay, so oil this morning opening price is $51.07. It's already above even one profit high. And but the KFI is great. That's why the downside is very strong. You see that? So the first thing first, you have to cross the MA 30 for supply strength. And it happened to go inside the KCB. So maybe the market will go towards here and stuff. Okay. Now, if the oil market do go up, that will create what they call the worries of the inflation results. So I think the US government are trying to push it down, right? They relentlessly pushing down. And you can see when they push down, they really give a sort of selling in the market. Okay, so watch out for this crude oil. If it goes up to $63 and 2010, that will be the barrier. But if crude oil fails to stay above OP, then the sell off to bring it back to the MLP. All right. Okay, this is the oil market. But today is above even one post classic buy signal. Okay, all right, guys. So that will be all for today's sharing. Okay. I will be online. So anytime you just text me, I'll come back to you. Yeah. So guys, take note of what I said today for the Dow Jones and think of the gold market. So the target for gold is still 3936 now since the market has stayed above 3920. All right, that'll be all for today. Thank you for coming in. Still signing off. Take care and see you the next time. Okay, all the best, guys. Bye bye.